Greetings, chosen ones. Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I am your host, Minister Robinson, and I am, let me rein it back in. I am so very excited that you are here. I'm always excited that you are here. I am excited that our family is beginning to grow. We are indeed a family, okay? And that's what I want to talk about. As I said, I go through my own trials and tribulations. I have my tests that are set out specifically for me. And part of that test is how I deal with the feelings of being alone, being outside of everything else. I mean, I, just like you went through that stage, and this will resonate with you chosen ones. I DJ'd, I was always invited to all the parties. I consider myself somewhat of a popular person. And that kind of fell back as I look back in hindsight, as I look back after passing this test, after passing this trial, that this is ego. This is the need for validation. I have found in my research, and due to a few experiences that I've had in the last few days, that we are never, ever truly alone. We are never truly alone. The universe and your higher power has put things in place to ensure, but you've got to let go of the old ways. You've got to accept what the universe has actually begun to show you in your awakening. I find that many things that seem to be supernatural are indeed natural. Many things that seem to live outside of the realm of science are actually tried and true aspects of science. Why am I dressed like this? Okay, I'm going to switch gears for a little second. The reason why is because I'm getting myself prepared, because we are getting closer to the goal of 300 subscribers, where I will start giving live offerings every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And this excites me. And you know what? What made me think about this is, as I was thinking about this offering, we are not really alone. I got the goosebump thing going on, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get on with the offering. How's that sound to you? Let's go. All right, let's begin with the offering. I'm going to tell you something. I'm never one to give false information. However, I am one to correct myself, okay, if I had said something wrong. When I talk about us being chosen ones, being alone, I'm talking about once we separate ourselves from the lower vibrational entities that live upon this realm. Loneliness is a way that they weaponize our emotions to make us feel that we have no one to turn to. We have no one that we can speak to. We have no one. This is resonating with you. Okay, the silent treatment, the everything is more important to me than you. These are things that are put in place to weaken our resolve. See, just like that you have a mission, you have a duty, you need to be of assistance, they understand that too. And just to be fair, some of them don't understand it. They're just a shell holding a lower vibrational being within them. I had to realize that this was part of my test. You have to understand me growing up, kind of a non-classical childhood. However, I made the best of it. I was always invited to parties. I considered myself popular. I DJ'd at a very young age. I had, a wide friend base. And as I look back to those days, I feel somewhat ashamed of myself because and this will resonate with some of you, I found myself running out there, changing myself constantly to fit into the needs of others so that I would be accepted by them. So I'm somewhat ashamed of that, and I think that was the reason that I was given this test. to see if I could actually let go. Not let go of the people so much, not let go of the places, not let go of the things, but to let go of the part of myself, the ego, that needed to be accepted. I have found through passing this test, and many of you may have succeeded through this test already, it makes me no less of a person. I still am who I am. You still are who you are. You just have more time to address the things that are lacking within you. You know, you get now the chance to educate yourself. It's like, hey, listen, you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. I'm going to pick up a book. I'm going to watch something that's going to educate me on YouTube. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to build a website. I'm going to make a painting. I'm going to go outside and take pictures. I'm going to do something that is going to make myself a better person, to make myself be able to be more of assistance. There is nothing wrong with it. But the universe and our higher powers never leave us out there to hang dry. I came to realize from my experiences that I am truly not alone. There was a time, I'm going to say about 5-6 days ago, I'm sitting in the room, I'm moving stuff around, I'm cleaning up, I'm picking up my gear, putting it where it belongs, being a little sloppy. And all of a sudden, while I'm thinking about, I'm feeling kind of lonely, once again, feeling like the victim, feeling like I've done something wrong, and I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Why do I have to constantly go through this test of feeling alone, feeling outcast, feeling like I'm like the last man walking the earth? And then, just at that moment, I smelt this strong scent of baby powder. So I'm like looking around the room. Did I knock over something? Is there, a scent that spilled? It's like the afternoon. Nobody's actually just got out the shower. So I turn to my partner and I'm like, hey, do you smell baby powder? She's like, no. And I'm like, you sure? It's like so strong in here. And I started to go back into victim mode, and then I said to myself, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go in victim mode about this. And just as soon as I thought that, the scent began to just like dissolve and dissipate. And I'm like, okay, filed it away, and file 13 said I'm going to check into this later. Now, fast forward a couple of days ago, I'm sitting, oh my God. This is really, really giving me goosebumps. I'm sitting once again in the room, going through this whole thing of, this isn't fair. I'm remembering, again, sometimes the past can hinder us. Hey, listen, I'm of worth, I'm of value. Once again, self-pity mode. Okay? I'm always grateful. Now I know I am always grateful to the test that the universe thrust upon me, because it does nothing but make me a stronger individual. So as I'm, going through this like crazy thought pattern, I smell this perfume, this woman's perfume. I cannot place it, and it is so strong, and I'm in the room by myself and I'm looking around and I'm like, where's these smells coming from? And I'm examining stuff. Maybe once again, I knocked over something. I open the door, I yell out, hey, did you buy a new perfume? Do you have a new perfume on? No, I don't even have perfume on right now. And I'm sitting up there and I'm like, where is this coming from? And it kind of sort of hit me, but I filed away, went back to my victim mode thoughts, and then I said to myself, I'm not going to do this anymore. I am a worthy individual just as I am. I only answer to the universe. That is who I answer to. I don't answer to those that live upon this realm. I am a chosen one just like you. There is never a need, and I've said this many a time, there is never a need for you to answer. For you to answer to someone that lives upon this mortal coil. There isn't. You are unique. You are special. You are chosen. You have duties that they cannot even understand. However, whether they can understand it or not, you still have the capability to be of assistance to them. Now, I think think that in a sense, and this is why this test was thrown upon me, this is why these feelings have come crashing down upon me, is because I've been saying over and over again, hey, listen, this is part of the journey of being a chosen one. You are going to be alone. You are going to always feel like you're an outcast. No, I'm going to tell you no, this is not true. Your higher power in the universe will never send you into this spiritual warfare battle without the tools that are needed. They will not. This is not how the universe or your higher power treats its chosen ones. I did some research and I found that what was possibly happening to me was I was being visited and comforted by what some people call a spirit guide. If you belong to a structured religious belief system with a higher power, some people call these things angels. This is the universe telling me, you are doing the right thing. I've got your back. I have your back. As I get older, as I start to look at life in general, as I start to look at my role, as I start to embrace the fact that I am chosen and I am put here for a mission to be of assistance, I say to myself, how does this not make me better? Last week, the last offering was let go of what no longer serves us. Many of these things, many of these people, many of these places, many of these things no longer serve us. They are just a distraction. They are placed here to distract you. Yes, the lower vibrational beings, they will never be your support system. They will never be the ones that you can lean on their shoulder and say, I need comfort and I need empathy. And the strange thing, the crazy thing, the mind-boggling thing is sometimes they don't even know. They have rung their vibration so low that they are being, dare I say, possessed by a lower vibrational being of greater power that has decided I am now in the right place so that I can bring this chosen one down to its knees. We have so many things to help us on our mission. I'm not trying to be self-righteous. I'm not trying to say that I know it all, but I truly believe that I have passed this test. I have gone to the point of needing, wanting, expecting, to the point of, does this not resonate with you? To the point of, I'm fine just being me. Say that to yourself. I'm fine just being me. Those who matter will be there. Those who don't matter, it doesn't matter. We have so much to do. In this reality, we have so much work to do. We have so many things that need to be corrected. We are being called and tugged upon to be of assistance. Sometimes you can hear the scream. Sometimes I'm walking down the street. Sometimes I'm looking out my window. And it's almost a tangible feeling of, I need assistance. I need someone's help. As we travel through the hustle and bustle of our metro areas, our cities, you can sometimes see the sadness painted on the faces of people as they go through their day-to-day duties or tasks. As they go to work, as they come home from work, as they're doing shopping, as they're watching their kids. Sometimes the sadness, the pain, the sorrow is so tangible. What do? We have no choice but to be of assistance. See, if you can help heal one person, but first you've got to heal yourself. First you've got to get through these tests. Once you get through these tests, I'm going to tell you something. Now you are prepared to go out there and ease some of the pain. This is the reward. This is what your higher power, this is what the universe wants from you. ease some of their pain, and it causes a trickle-down effect. I don't know what the hell Reagan was talking about, but as far as our higher powers in the universe is concerned, the trickle-down effect does work. This will resonate with you, I guarantee. If you can take just a bit of pain and sorrow out of a person's mind, if you can take just a bit of some of the sadness away from a person and just make them smile, do you not think for 1 second that they won't pay that forward? When you give people the ability to be happy, when you give people the ability to know that they are worth something. We live in a society that constantly beats us down to make us think that we are just like everyone else. In our case, chosen ones, we are just not like everyone else. We serve a purpose. We serve a very important person. And all of these people that are walking around in different states of pain and anguish and depression and sadness, we can help them. We can help them help us to heal this world, because what they're going to do is it's like the age-old thing. If someone gives you a gift, if someone gives you something that you cherish and hold value to, you are automatically, something clicks in our mind and it makes us believe that we must return it. It's that simple. But we have to remove ourselves from the self-pity, the self-doubt, the selfish thoughts that we are not worth it because we are not being validated by another individual. That we're not being validated by a certain group. That we're not being validated by our job. I, just like you, have so many trials and tribulations that I am trying to push past. I am literally finding myself where I'm going blind. It bothers me. But I'm going to tell you something. If this is the test that the universe has set forth before me, who am I to question it? See, that's the whole thing. Why do we question this so much? We log on to YouTube, we watch videos like mine, we say to ourselves that we are chosen ones. But with great power comes great responsibility. It becomes even greater responsibility. At what point do we stop wearing the badge and begin to understand it's not about us? The powers that we are given are not made to make us filthy rich. It's not to make us movie stars or superstars or whatever. It's not made for that. It's made for us to be of assistance. I want to find more ways that I can be of assistance. And in fact, that is the driving force that pushes me every day. I look at projects, viral viewpoint, I look at all these projects. I find that I have no time for that because am I really being of assistance over there? Or am I being of more assistance here? Am I giving people fruit that they can eat of and ingest and digest and give them strength? Am I giving people jewels and gems that they can carry around forever? Yes, I believe so. I truly believe so. I believe that this is the purpose. Something that should have been built 12 years ago is just coming to fruition now. And you know what? One thing that I must say, chosen ones, and this is the thing that we overlook. I watch other people's videos. I try to gain inspiration from other people's videos, and I go on Gaia channel and I listen to all these orators that speak upon chosen ones and star seeds, and I realize that they leave out one important part. We have each other. We're on the same page. We have the same job description. We have the same book. If that does not define us being a family of people that we can depend on, people that if you find that you need assistance, if you need someone to be in your corner, that they are there. Because that's what we do, isn't it? We are always of assistance. That's why it's so important that I build this family. The demons really don't matter. The lower vibrational beings do not matter. All we do is like I said, my favorite movie, Here I Go Again. Here I go again. We need to free them from this effed up matrix that they live in. For how they wake up and begin their day. Their very day deciding, how am I going to stop this chosen one? How am I going to make this person? And it doesn't have to be a chosen one. It can just be the regular person. The person that's just trying to get through life. How can I make this person's life a living hell? I don't adhere to a structured religion. I believe in the universe. I've said this many a time. However, whatever you believe in that keeps you a positive person, I am 120% for. But I look at these texts and it starts to make sense. What is a possession? A person has found their resolve weakened so much that a demon can come inside of them and direct their actions. Isn't that what we go through now? Isn't that what we go through now? There is a conglomerate of demons, and if you adhere to the religion of Islam, jinns that live to serve no purpose but to bring humanity down to its knees. Is that not what we are going through now? We have what is needed to get us through. If we stop focusing so much on what ego and validation decides that we need to get us through this life, and we start to adhere to our scripture, if we start to adhere to the calling of the universe, if we start to adhere to finding inner peace, we will surely find that we have all that is needed to get us to the next level. I said in the last video, there is nothing wrong with making yourself a better version of yourself so that you can be more of service. There is nothing. These spirit guides, these angels, these otherworldly beings that come to give us comfort during times of distress, they do this because we are chosen ones. And the universe and the higher powers that we believe in know this. They will always give us the tools needed to go into battle. My teachings of the occult, the research that I've done as a young person, and occult does not mean evil, has always taught me to never give validation to a spirit because you do not know who or what that spirit is. There's truth in that. However, as it all started to come together, I truly believe that the scent that I smelled, the thing that when I was going through a stressful moment that just took over one of my senses, that was the scent that my grandmother used to wear. It's still bringing goosebumps, but I definitely need to tone it down a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get back into it, and we're going to get into this offering. And and most importantly, please leave a comment. When I left off, I said, find the things that you know. See, this is a test. That chosen ones, you need to let go of because it is essentially holding you back. Leave that in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. With that being said, let's go.
In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves clinging to things that no longer serve us. But what if I told you that true liberation lies in letting go? Letting go of attachments, expectations, and outcomes frees us from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties. It allows us to fully embrace the present moment, where true peace and joy reside. The art of letting go is not about giving up, It's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the universe's divine plan. So, take a deep breath, release the burdens weighing you down, and open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await. Embrace the freedom that comes from releasing what no longer serves your highest good. Remember, in letting go, we find our greatest strength.
All right, chosen ones, we are back. And, like I said, we are never, ever truly alone. This is my daughter, Jenna. So excited. This is one of the things that drives me forward, that makes me want to embrace the path that I am walking as a chosen one, because like I said, for many years, I want to make the world a better place for my children. And I think this definitely resonates with you. We look at the innocence of a child that does not know of all the evil and all the other stuff that's going on in the world. They just know that they're a child and they are excited by every moment. And children, I have found, they have a strong attachment to the universe and their higher powers. I call her my little Quizettes, the one that knows the way. She seems like an old soul. She seems like she's definitely a chosen one. And, I want to, just as you chosen ones, I want to nurture that in her. I want her to always be of assistance. I always want her to find a way to help, not be part of the problem, but to be part of the solution. Are you looking at the people? Are you going to say hi? Then say hi. Say hi. Not my time. Say hi. She's very camera shy. Hopefully I can get that out of her. I'm hoping I can get that out of her. But you want to get down? Okay. Daddy's going to go ahead with this video, okay? I'm going to talk to the chosen ones. Bye-bye. All right. I want to thank Jenna for joining me, if only briefly for a few seconds. But these people that are in our lives are our children, the people that have shown us by their ways and their actions that they are here to support us in our growth. These are people that we treasure. These are the people that we enlighten to what we have learned, because these children, this generation of young ones that are growing up, they are the next batch of chosen ones. They are the next batch of foot soldiers for the universe and our higher powers. I want to read something, and it's from Psalms 91, verse 11. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This, the amount of pressure that we are put upon, and to go through this whole awakening, this whole transformation, thinking that we are freaking alone is just insane. And I apologize because I didn't clarify. I didn't say exactly what I was talking about. I was talking about the lower vibrational beings. I was talking about the demons that seem to run this world, this reality. That's what I was talking about. However, once I let go, once I understood that, hey, listen, I'm fine just the way I am. Hey, listen, I am worthy just the way I am. Hey, listen, I am of value just the way I am. Once I let go of that, then I understood. Then I began to understand that, listen, never alone. My daughter is proof of that. All of my children are proof of that. I am not alone. I am always of assistance, just like you are to my children. You have to always be of assistance to your children. Again, this is the next batch of chosen ones. These are the ones that will take the mantle from us and continue forward. Sometimes I do read from the Bible, and it's not that I adhere to that, and I will start to read from the Quran. I do read from Buddha, but no matter what religious text that I read from, I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't change anything. You are loved. You are worthy. No matter what anybody else will tell you, you are worthy. I don't care if you're sitting in the penitentiary serving a life sentence for some horrendous crime. You are worthy. All that is needed is for you to change your mindset around. We all know the difference between good and evil, light and dark, happiness and anger, joy and sadness. We know this. We just need to, and here comes that word again. I'm starting to have a love-hate relationship with this word, and I'm sure that you can actually resonate with this. It all comes down to choice. Nothing more, nothing less. We have to decide if we are worthy. We have to decide if we're of value. We have to decide if we serve a purpose. And we can definitely decide, well, we kind of got no choice in that, but you can still make a choice about it if we're going to be of assistance. I can't wait. Please, if you're just watching this video for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. We're getting to 300. I feel good right now. I'm not gonna lie, I feel really good right now. Not only have I successfully passed the test that I thought was going to drag me down into the depths of hell, I honestly felt that this test was going to be the end of everything. Come to find out, it was kind of simple. It was kind of simple, and you know what? I hate to throw a soul in there. I got by with a little help from my friends. You know, that friend was actually my grandmother. You know, and she has come to me in so many different ways and so many different times, and she seems to come to me to make her presence known when I am at the bottom, where I have no clue what I'm going to do next, where the ability to make the choice seems to evade me. I mean, she's actually, I remember, and I'll share this briefly because I know we're coming to the end of the video, but I want to share this story. I was in a very, very dark place. This was years ago, at least 15 years ago. I was in a very, very dark place, and I did not know what I was going to do next. And my mind, as you vibrate lower, you will find that ideas that you never imagined will pop into your head. And sometimes they're not good, because this goes back to that whole possession thing. You are vibrating so low that you allow a demon to take residence within you. And I remember I was just sitting there in my car, and the thoughts were getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I remember all I heard was this loud banging on the roof of my car. Very loud. It startled me out my thoughts. And I'm sitting up there, and I was like, it's a new car. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, who the hell is banging on my car like that? Does it resonate with you? I get out the car, no wind is blowing, there's no branches around the car, nothing has fell in the car. However, it was enough to shock me out of a choice that I could probably never go back from. We are protected. We have exactly what we need. All we have to do is stop doubting, stop fearing. Remember, been going around like clockwork for eons. It doesn't need you to begin to doubt its power. It wakes you up in the morning. Your higher power universe wakes you up in the morning. It makes sure that you can breathe. It makes sure that all your bodily systems are functioning correctly. You have to attribute all of the joy and the happiness and the good times to your higher power. And sometimes, yes, I'm going to tell you, you have to attribute the test. You have to attribute the bad times. You have to attribute the pain. You have to attribute the sorrow. Sadly enough, you have to give this to your higher power, because I'm going to tell you something, and this will definitely resonate with you. When you've gotten through the other side, when you reach the peak, when you've seen the light, did that not make you a stronger person? And with that being said, with that right there being said, because I need to say no more on this subject, because every test, every trial and tribulation serves no purpose to make you bigger, better, faster, stronger, so that you can go out there and be of assistance. Chosen ones, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this offering. If you like it, please go ahead and like it. If someone that you know can gain value, can gain assistance from seeing this message, please share it with them. Share this offering with them. And you know what? While you're at it, I'm going to tell you one more thing. You let them know that I let you know that love you guys.
Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, where seekers embrace their calling as chosen ones guided by the universe. In a world filled with noise and distractions, we offer a sanctuary, a place to pause, reflect, and awaken to your true potential. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we explore the depths of spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. From understanding the power of synchronicities to embracing your innate gifts and abilities, we offer practical wisdom and spiritual insights to help you navigate the path of the chosen one with grace and clarity. Whether you're just beginning to awaken to your potential or seeking guidance on your next steps, our channel is here to support you every step of the way. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the soul, embrace our true calling, and radiate love and light into the world. Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, a sanctuary where authenticity meets enlightenment, and every soul is honored on its sacred journey.